Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
On your mark.
Jalapeno, 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 jalapeno.
You like what you see, huh? You got the good taste. You like what you see, huh? You got the good taste.
Baby shark to do Duca shark. Baby shark to do Duca do. Nano shark to do Duca do.
Hey, does anybody want coffee? Hey, does anybody want coffee?
Welcome, friends. I've been expecting you.
Conjunctivitis.com. Now that's a site for sore eyes.
We said forever, forever's a long time, baby. We said
Have you ever seen fruit preserves being made? It's jarring.
forever's a long time, forever's a long time, baby.
Well, hello. I don't know if you remember me. It's been like a couple of weeks, but hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully I'm not muted because I'm back. I don't have my light on, so that's a good start. Do I need it on? Oof, goodness. Now I look like Casper. All right, let's find a warmer glow and one that's not so blinding. I feel like I'm being interrogated. Let's see. That. We'll try that. See how that works. Okay. Who is this handsome guy? Dukasoft, you looking in the mirror again?
Wanted. Bit.ly the kid. $100,000 reward for his capture.
I can't hear you.
Yeah, so for some reason the voice mod mic is not working, which is nice. Let me have a look. Advanced audio properties. See what's changed in there. Mic. There's the Blue Yeti mic. Monitor off. Voice mod mic. Monitor only. What about that? That doesn't do any different, does it? No. Okay. It's StreamVODs' fault. No, in this instance, it is actually couldn't be more unrelated to StreamVOD. This is an issue with voice mod. Let's have a look. Let's see what voice mod's doing. So voice mod shows the baby. For some reason, must be a settings issue with the mic. Blah 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 blah. Input. Let's show an input from that. Output from that. General. Blah 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 blah. Keybinds. It's funny how a couple of days ago when I tried this, it was all working fine and there was no issues. And now, of course, there's issues.
Oh no, Bit.ly the kid escaped. No reward for Dukasoft this time.
So one of the things I also noticed was I guess the font's not installed on this PC. Boo indeed. So how do we get the baby back? Baby back, baby back. Might have to disable it for this stream if I can't get it working. What is annoying is some of the sounds have an echo. Now, I have the same graphics card, I have the same hard drives. It's just a replacement PC, a newer PC, but a replacement PC from the old one. So, since he wants to take it squarely on his shoulders, we are just going to blame Tyndall for this one. So he's going to apologise to everybody in a moment. And yes, I would be devastated too, 101 Lion. Thank you again for the raid and for bringing your peeps across. This was always going to be an interesting stream since it's been a couple of weeks and I've tried to migrate everything across. Mostly, I don't want to jinx it, successfully. But you know, voice mod has always been a bit of a challenge to get working. So it's finding out. Let's try. Does this do anything? No. Hear myself? No, doesn't do anything. Okay. So we're gonna have a play with it just for a little bit longer. And that's what she said. And then I might have to just, not quite literally, knock the baby on the head for today. I think that's the only one we have now, isn't it? What? Balint! What are you doing? Balint! 6 months of tier 1 sub to Tyndall? We're just blaming Tyndall for the baby not working. Do you really want to reward that kind of behaviour? You've just basically said, oh, you broke the one thing that people most like on the stream, so here, have 6 months of tier 1 to this balked stream. Well, thank you very much. I'm sure Tyndall will thank you when he comes back from his box of shame. Wow. Thank you, Belinda. Very generous. Now, if we could just work out how to fix the baby, that would be great. Okay, so everything looks like it's set up as it should be. We're going to settings. I only have 2 options for mic input. One is the Yeti, which I'm using just here, and one is the webcam I'm using, which is here, which we don't use the mic on. And then the output is set correctly. It's not either of the monitors, it's not the speakers via the mic. It's Realtek, which should be okay. Open audio assistant. Oh, hello. Now I can hear me. Alright, so we just have the 2 devices. That's good. Select your speaker. That's good too. Continue. Say something epic and you'll hear your voice change.
$100,000 reward for his capture.
So, I don't get it. It works fine in the settings, and yet doesn't work fine. Let me restart voice mod.
Let me restart voice mod. I'm not sure what it's doing right now. We'll give it a try. Voice mod. Exit. Okay. Okay. Let's restart StreamerBot as well, just because everybody blames that. You know, it's bound to be StreamerBot. Alright. Well. Task Mangler. Scroll down, make sure everything is closed out as it should be. StreamerBot is ended. Voice mod is closed. Okay, so we'll reopen StreamerBot. No, Berlin, you. Thank you. StreamerBot destroyed baby. Well, I mean, it's just about destroyed everything else, according to some sources. I did actually light some incense today, an incense stick. It's a bit overpowering. The concern is that I am actually sitting under a smoke detector, which probably wasn't the smartest move. Okay, Hugin, how you doing? Good to see you.
Am I dead from StreamerBot too?
No, Stitch, you are alive and kicking, because Stitch doesn't use StreamerBot. Actually, it does use StreamerBot, but StreamerBot is back up now, so we should be good. All we need to do now, hopefully...
Basically, what you're trying to say is that you can't control it.
It's Tubby Crumbles! Welcome in, Chris. We're just troubleshooting at the moment, which is why I look like a baby but don't sound like a baby. Good evening to you. We are definitely getting our quota of issues today. Just open the Discord app, didn't mean to do that. Let's quit that. Okay, so StreamerBot, voice mod is open. Let's have a look. Let's see if it's any different now. Okay, nothing showing in Task Manager that shouldn't be. So we can see Definitely need to change the font there. And the wanted poster. Okay. So we have voice mod running. We're going to fire at StreamVODs. Sounds like someone's trying to mimic what you're saying. How about now, Marcus? So the way it works with voice mod is I have two separate microphones. I have the Blue Yeti, which you're hearing me through now, and then I have a voice mod mic, which is like a pseudo mic, and it turns one on and one off depending on whether the voice mod is activated. I'm having to enable both of them to try and get things to work at the moment. So let's see. We have baby selected. Oh. AI trailer guy. Testing. Well. Testing AI trailer guy. I'm guessing you hear that voice and my voice.
So now, do you just hear trailer guy? Just one voice now. Testing trailer guy. Just one. Okay, good. And after you switch back to baby.
Testing baby. I think we have a baby. There's a baby in the house. Has anybody seen Bitly the kid? Yes! Huzzah! Okay. Alright, we might be back in business. Speaking to the baby to get the baby voice to work. Yes, but babies don't speak. I mean, I'm not a newborn. That would be crazy. But I'm just at the age where babies are able to speak. And it's not Billy the kid, it's Bitly the kid, because, you know, Bit Gamey, Lee, the kid. Anyway, let's see what happens at the end of this, but we do need to find out which font this was in, because it doesn't look right. So we'll wait until the redemption finishes, then we'll switch to the redeem scene, easy for me to say, and then we'll find out which font needs reinstalling. Exactly, at least a week old enough to be wanted. I don't think it's going to end since you stopped StreamVODs after it was started. You know, you make a good point there, One Lion. That's why I need you as my technical consultant. We need baby subtitles. Yeah, but if they were too baby, would you see them? Okay, so let's do the undoing of baby. Let me see if I pick it up again.
Wanted, Bitly the kid. $100,000 reward for his capture.
Baby? Not baby face. Baby face. Okay. Alright. I prefer to read it as we need baby subtitles. Okay. Alright. Let's switch to redeems.
Yer streamer but walk the plank, ya scurvy sea dog.
Okay, so the font I need is Playbill Regular. I thought that was a standard Windows font, and if so, why is it not showing properly? So, what can we do? Back to voices. Thanks, Marcus.
Okay, so now you should just hear the little baby, and then when the redemption finishes, we should be back to the normal mic and hear normal bit gaming. Okay, so play Bill regular. Alright, so I'm gonna look for play Bill.
Oh no,
font.
Bitly the kid escaped. No reward for BitGamey this time.
Okay, it said no reward for me because I redeemed it. Okay. Alrighty, so I can hear myself, so I need to go in and change that because I don't want to hear myself. Advanced audio properties, voice mod mic. Monitor off, monitor only mute output, monitor and output, and it's only on monitor off, which means I shouldn't hear it. Weird. Okay.
Did you know if you rearrange the letters of Dukasoft you end up with Cave Tudasa?
Cave Tudasa. Okay.
I didn't think so.
No, I didn't know that. You're right. Thanks for talking over me. Okay, so I'm just going to have to live for now with... I wonder if it's because I changed the voice mod mic audio. Give me a second. Advanced audio properties. Voice mod mic. Now that's monitor off too. So that makes no sense why I'm hearing me. Okay. Alright, well, let me see if I actually mute the mic. Okay, so I only hear myself when the mic's on. That's kind of fun to say. Cthulhusa. Sounds like a Harry Potter spell. Wingardium Cthulhusa. Okay, playbill font. So I guess it's not a standard font, but we should be able to get it free. dafontspro.com. I didn't know there was a... I use dafonts.com quite often. Apparently there's a Dafonts Pro. Alright,
Why
playbill.
did Sweden start painting barcodes on the sides of their battleships? So they could Scandinavian.
Scandinavian. I get it. I get it. Alright, free download playbill font. Close the ad. Go away, Grammarly. Okay, there's the playbill font. Playbill TTF. Open. Install. Installing. Done. Alright, so it won't be picked up by OBS. Don't believe until OBS is restarted. Might even need a Windows restart. I'm not sure when it comes to fonts. Probably not. Okay, so we should have fixed that. We haven't fixed the annoying hearing me in my ears. Let's have a quick look. Edit. File settings. Audio. Desktop audio is that. Microphone is that. So everything is correct. Okay, one more check. Yes, Balint gave you 6 months of tier 1 subscription. So there you go. He is one generous individual. Make no mistake. Okay. So we have new Blue Yeti. Just show monitor off. Can I still hear myself? Yes, I can. How about now? Yes, still can. All right,
Because you're worth it, Findle.
Aww. Dukasoft trying to make me cry. Okay, so voice mod mic, monitor off. Testing, 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 testing. Nope, none of the changes I make will change it.
You like what you see, huh? You got the good taste.
Tubby
Deadpool
crumbles. Deadpool says no. Well, Deadpool is clearly wrong because you are worth it, Tyndall. Chris, thank you very much. 14 months. Ooh-ah. Okay, well, I'm just going to carry on, and it's going to be very annoying because every time I say something, I hear it in my headphones. But we're going to carry on regardless. So, as some people have discovered, there's 2 new things on the stream since last time. One is good old Deadpool, because Deadpool and Wolverine will be coming out in the next few months. And also we have a giphy command. So you can just use giphy on its own, which will do a random animated GIF. Hello? Giphy? Hello? Something else that was working fine. Let's have a quick jump into the redeem scene. Okay. Alright. Let me check why that's not working. Commands. Have a giphy command. Mysteriously starts dancing like an animated GIF. Yeah, it's voodoo GIF. Okay, so the command is there. It was working fine before the stream. Are we just not going to have command working today? Is it that? Let's try. No, that command works. So commands are clearly working. Why has this one suddenly decided to stop? Search term. So that needs to be the trigger of...
Happy Valentine's Month to everybody.
Thank you, Villain. Now I don't know what's going on.
I'm just gonna... There you go. So what happened there is that redemption should be disabled for this month because clearly we're not in Valentine's month. But for some reason it was accessible. However, the objects are hidden because it's not Valentine's month. So it did give me a baby voice, but yeah, not the baby on screen. Valentine's month is every month in this house. Yes, I mean, you know, you can have months of love, but as far as Valentine's Day actually goes. So for those StreamerBot users out there, which I know probably the biggest one is Berlin, does anybody have it where triggers just suddenly drop off? Where you go in and look at a command and it says exactly Dugasoft. Where you go and look at the trigger and it just says criteria unknown. It doesn't, it's like it's forgotten. So now I need to try and find where Giphy needs to point to, because when I go to commands, I do see a Giphy command, but if I go to actions, try to add it as a trigger, command triggered, I want any command, I want one called Giphy, it doesn't show it in the list, which is bizarre. So I'll do create command, see if it works this time.
Deadpool, PG-13. That's like milking Wolverine. Wait, never mind, I'll be in the corner.
Thank you, Hugin. When you set up this giphy command, it was created by Galman. Those of you that know StreamerBot Discord, Galman is quite active on there. He's created this action that he's going to, or command that he's going to be releasing soon, and he was kind enough, since I bugged him enough, to give me it early before it releases. And so what I need to do is copy trigger there and paste the trigger here. Now let's see if it works this time. There it is.
Findle just did his taxes.
Thank you, 3PO. Did you use C3PO to do your taxes? Because I know some people use like TurboTax, some people use H&R Block, but if you can use C3PO, I imagine he'd do it pretty quick. I know he speaks, is it 300 languages? Maybe accountancy is one of those. Close enough, I used our government's web service. Yeah, well, I'm sorry that you had to do that. When they tell me they'll give me 2.5k back, I don't complain. No, I wouldn't complain. Easier. Easier? Either. I'm going to use GPT to do your taxes. Interesting. Yeah, I did my taxes, where are we now? March? Yeah, I did them last month and already got the refund through, so that was nice. I normally just jump on TurboTax and then it pulls in everything from the previous year, a couple of tweaks here and there, and we're good to go.
Today, my son asked, can I have a bookmark? And I burst into tears. 11 years old, and he still doesn't know my name is Brian.
I need to update my Stream Deck again so I can do the ba-dum-tss. How are you, Ninja? Good to see you. We're having some technical issues today. We had issues with voice mod, which I think we've overcome, but while we were overcoming it, now I've done something to my audio and I keep hearing myself back in my headphones, which is annoying, distracting, frustrating. Pick your word of choice. I need Tax GPT. Yes, Tax GPT. I used the one that told us we needed to pay a lot of money. Oh, you need to use a different one, One Lion. You don't have to pay a lot of money. Alright, so let's see if... I think Giphy is working now with keywords. I think Dukasoft used it, but let's try llama. There we go. Then we'll try it without the keyword. Random one. Oh, hello. That was weird. It's not supposed to take up the whole screen like that. Oh yeah, I can't talk when I hear my own voice back to me. I know. It's very annoying, very frustrating. But I haven't streamed in probably 2 weeks, and I knew potentially this was going to have some technical issues. So given the choice of voice mod not working or voice mod working and hearing myself, I'm going to stick with hearing myself for now. So we'll see how it goes. I literally get speech jammed. Yeah, it's annoying. I'm not going to lie. It's annoying to the point where I might even just take my headphones off in a minute and put them around my neck so I can't hear myself. Anyway, so 2 weeks away, and I did plan on streaming last Friday and I got everything ready to go, and then the microphone didn't work. It's challenging streaming without a microphone. No webcam, I get it. I can be a VTuber for the day, but no microphone, not going to happen. So, well, I got everything ready to go today, and I was about to go live at my usual 10 minutes pre-time of 1:20 Central, and I'm like, okay, everything's set. I'm ready to go. The light wasn't on my microphone. For some reason, it didn't want to work, so I plugged it into a different USB port. While I was trying to plug it into a different USB port, the lead decided to coil around my cold cup of tea and tip the cup over, pour cold tea not just on my desk but dripping off my desk into my uninterruptible power supply. Yeah, so I feel like things were trying to tell me that maybe I shouldn't stream today, but do you know what? I don't care. I am streaming. Here we are. Technical issues and all. And we're going to do it. We're going to do the thing. Oh, Giphy. Cyprus. What do they have to do with Cyprus? Does Giphy take more than one word? It's a good question, Dukasoft. Why not test it? Which 2 words are you thinking of, or should I be afraid? When you set it up, it does allow you to set a rating, and obviously wanting to stay wholesome, I set it to PG-13. So, Cyber Lion. He's a very sad McDonald's lion, probably? Something like that. Okay. I think if you go to giphy.com, pretty much pulls from there with the API. So if you can put something in their search term, then it'll work here too. I mean, I don't know how it goes with cat dog. There we go, cat and a dog. Yeah, so it's working. What it's supposed to do is it creates a new OBS source. It finds a random image or animated GIF. It puts it into the source, and then it has a random rotation and a random position on screen. And whatever the scale is the same scale that you get on Giphy. There you go. There's your Rickroll. Soccer flying lion. Okay. Yeah, so I opened it up to everybody today just so you can try and break it. And then if it breaks, I can give the feedback. Dr. Captain Sir, how are you doing? That's an interesting GIF right there. I hope you're doing well. Well, Dukasoft remembered there's a multi-ball command, so thanks, Dukasoft. Yeah. I'm behind there somewhere. There I am. Okay. Doing well, glad to hear it. Okay, so seems like it's been a while since we did some Game Devil. Been a couple of weeks. I don't actually have my notepad file open that we normally use, so I have to go digging through the folders to find it because, you know, nobody's organised for these things.
Happy Valentine's month to everybody.
Yeah, just gives me a baby voice. The baby part doesn't work because it's not supposed to be there.
Vic, how are you? Nice to see you. Seems more stable than... Thank you, Hugin, for that fake disconnect. Okay. Oops, indeed. Yeah, so because it's been a couple of weeks and I have literally not touched the project in those 2 weeks, I'm going to have to have a quick refresher on where we got to. So if I look through this one here, this one here. So I remember it had stream in and it was a text file. Stream, not seam. Blah 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 blah. Stream today. There it is. Streamtoday.txt. End users. Here's desktop. Desktop. Stream today. There it is. So I'm going to take that one and that one and that one. I'm going to copy those. Put those on the new desktop, the new PC. I'm going to open stream today. See if we can get some idea of what we were doing last time. Okay. Add my local weather to stream. We did that. Where did the weather go? Am I going to have to recreate that? Did it not come across with everything else? Did I set it up in another window? Hang on a moment. I don't know. I'll have to look at it for next time. So those that were on my last stream will remember there was a new weather section that I put at the top. It said about my local weather. And
it's gone a bit dark.
It has gone a dog's butt dark. But we're back now. And apparently ads will start in 3 minutes. So for those of you not with Turbo and not subscribed, thank you for supporting me using ads. Okay, so it looks like last time we did the randomized barking using an array. So let's have a look over here and Jack Russell, and we have this array over here and we have the 4 different bark sounds. Let's see if we can hear him barking. This is a new playlist, drum and bass, DMCA free, apparently. So if anybody really has a strong dislike to it, let me know. Find something else. That's one of the barks. Random whether he barks when he gets to the edge of the cage, so it's a different bark. Russell bark 3 was the last one. Come on. Bark, Jack. Bark. Woof. Come on. There we go. Bark 2. Okay, so it's generating. We've had a 3. We've had a 2. We've had a 4. We just need a 1. So you're going to give us a Jack Russell bark 1. Last chance. Clicking this stop button. Clicking it. Doing it. Okay. You're on borrowed time. Better bark. Right now. Has he gone mute? No, it's random when he does bark, but There it is. Okay. So he went back to 2 again, but I'm confident that 1 is in there somewhere. There's 4. And if we left it running long enough, then we would see Bart 1 coming up there. So while we leave him running around, see if he can do a Bart 1. Let's see what we had next on the list. So it looks like last time we added peeing as well. And I think we used the shortcut of P on the keyboard to P, because P to P seemed like sensible. Good dog. I didn't see that, Dukasoft. Did it work, Cortana? It's one of the redemptions I haven't tested yet. Oh, there's Bart 1. Good dog. Okay. Alright, so the barking is working. Let's hit play again and we'll see if P works to P. It did show, but no sound. Aha! Okay. Where do we pull Katana from? It should be from speaker.bot. Let's have a look. All the way down. Alright, let me have a quick test, make sure we can get this working.
Happy Valentine's month to everybody.
TD, welcome in. It almost works, but
That redemption is actually not supposed to be there, only during February, so that's one of the things that's balked on this replacement PC. Yeah, it's a bit of a technical issues fix stream today. Some would argue that all streams are like that. We had the baby not working, but we fixed that. But now I can just hear myself in my headphones, which is so annoying. But I'm working through it. I'm just ignoring it.
Wanted. Bitly the Kid. $100,000 reward for his capture.
thank you, Dukasoft. So another one of the things was under the word wanted on the poster, you can see that the correct font is not being used, and also for the $100,000. So we worked out it was Playbill, and I've installed the font on this different PC, but until I restart OBS, it won't pick up the change. So you can hear you, and you're annoyed. How do you think we feel? Well, hopefully you personally are really annoyed because, you know, you're a self-confessed moany Yorkshireman. So if you didn't have something to moan about, you would moan about it. Bitly the font escaped. Exactly. But we caught the font and we got it back. We just need to restart OBS. But now Cortana's not working. It didn't even put the text up. What's going on? In other news, TD, Galman's Jiffy is working almost 100%. The only issue I've had so far is we had an animated GIF in the middle of the screen in the middle earlier, and there was a solid border around it that blanked out the rest of the screen. So, yeah, we put something like Yorkshire, and we seem to get this dog, which I don't think is Terrier Dart's dog.
Oh no, Bitly the Kid escaped. No reward for Dukasoft this time.
Okay, so now I'm back to just hearing me again, which is horrible. Anyway. Oh look, it's a Giphy baby. Let's have a look and see why Cortana is not working. We might get to some game dev today. Who knows? Okay, so let's look in redeems. You should be able to hear me even if you can't see me in this scene. So it should set the text. Setting the text to blank. That makes no sense. What? Right, that's court.
That's what she said.
So what we're looking for is...
That's what she said.
I believe raw input, if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to test that. Clay man!
So hard for you to be able to do it because it's so hard to focus. There's so many distractions that we have in life that stop us from being able to focus long enough in order to actually make progress.
You're not wrong. So Big Orly has redeemed focus, and that has disabled some of the redemptions. However, when I switch back to the main scene, it might enable them again. Good to see you, Clayman. Hope your day's going well. I'm just trying to fix some technical issues because I'm on a different PC now. So one of the issues I haven't fixed yet is hearing myself in my headphones, which is very, very annoying.
That's what she said.
Alright, so I'm just going to test Cortana again. Where's Cortana? Oh, we can't see Cortana now because everything's hidden.
Did you know if you rearrange the letters of Curly you end up with Appear Glow?
I did not.
I didn't think so.
Appear Glow. Alright, so focus mode is still on, so it's turned off a lot of the redemptions, including...
Today, I watched Good Baby.
Including Cortana. Today, I watched Git Bay Me. Yes, indeed you did. And not only did you hear me, but I can hear me in here too, which is not good. Indeed, it was a baby girl. Okay, so I think Cortana should be working now. For some reason...
Bit.ly the kid. $100,000 reward for his capture.
Better luck next time.
Better luck next time. Thank you for all these redemptions, Big Orly. And yeah, I'm already a baby, so it might turn the baby voice off after that.
That's what she said.
I'm going to manually disable. In fact, let me have a look. Check. We have a check date. And it runs when the stream starts, and it should enable or disable things based on what the month is. So it should say enable Valentine's Day or disable Valentine's Day. So if we have here...
Welcome, friend. I've been expecting you.
Feline fancy! Well, fancy that. It's a raid. Thank you for bringing your peeps over here. I'm currently in the middle of a Bit.ly the Kid redemption. I'm on a new PC and lots of today is troubleshooting. But it's lovely to see you. Thank you for dropping by. How was your stream today? What did you get up to? Spill the tea. Ironically, I spilt tea all over my desk 2 minutes before I streamed today. So, slightly different tea spilling, but there it is. So what game was on the agenda today? What were you playing? I didn't manage to get to your stream today because apparently I was busy spilling drinks and breaking
Happy
things.
Valentine's month to everybody.
I think this
Might be stuck on
Oh
now.
no, Bitly the kid escaped. No reward for Curly this time.
Okay, so I think we're back, possibly, potentially. Okay, should be able to hear me now. Alright, I was busy getting my booty kicked by large monsters in Dragon's Dogma. I don't think I'm familiar with that. Dragon's Dogma. Let's have a look. I haven't tested the voice commands either since I got this other PC, so let's see. Show browser. Look at that. Dragon's Dogma. Ooh. I like the graphics. 2012. Oh, it's not a new one then. Action role-playing hack and slash Capcom. I love Capcom.
For those not already following this amazing streamer, click the heart at the top of chat to be notified when they next go live.
Thank you, Deadpool, for asking people to get notified when our next go live. Gotta love TTS. I felt like I couldn't get into Dragon's Dogma. Yes, are you enjoying it, Feline? And while you have that little chat with NanoDev about it, I actually need to run and let the dogs in. I will be right back in 2 minutes or less.
Two. Look at me, I am the streamer now. I thought it would be fun. What build did you go? A fancy Strider hat. Sounds fun.
Super open world Capcom game and sequel come. Oh, it's the sequel coming. Nice. It's a good game, but I'm super lost in it. I am the streamer now. Yes, NanoDev was co-hosting for a while. Thank you. Thank you for that. Indiana Jones. Yeah, that was a good game. I used to enjoy that in the arcades. I'm a Strider and I'm currently wearing a very pretty dress and a tiara, so I'm a fancy Strider. Ooh, Princess Strider, if you will. Alright. I'm glad you had a fun stream. Again, thanks again for the raid. Appreciate that. So we're troubleshooting. We're trying to get the Cortana redemption fixed because it was misbehaving. But I think we might be stuck in focus mode. Yeah, it's only supposed to be on for 15 minutes, and I'm fairly certain it's been longer than that. Back to the shadows. Alright, Nanodev, thanks, appreciate the look. Alright, so now we need to disable focus mode. Let's have a look. When did it get enabled? Focus mode. Oh, it was actually 9 minutes ago, so we have another 6 minutes before it should stop being on. Stop being on, is that a thing? Before it ends, I suppose, is a shorter way of saying it. And then when we get Cortana back, we can test it, see if that's working now. So Balint came in and got first today, so we know the first redemption works. The Valentine's redemption is supposed to be off, so we were just about to test that. Okay, that's that disabled. I think Pigorli came in and tested most of the redemptions for us. Better luck next time. So the sound alerts are working. Random Dukesoft tested earlier. Fake stream disconnect was tested. Bitly focus. Okay. All right. Show Unity. Okay, so we've got the random barks. They work okay. Let's see what happens if we press the letter P. Dog goes into his peeing mode, stops, carries on walking. It's not flawless. It's not flawless, but he does do his business. Whoa, hello. Okay. So I think we might need to work some more on his peeing today. A lovely subject for a stream, peeing. Okay, so last time we got the animation working. This time we were going to see about getting a particle system working. Maybe something yellow, some kind of stream. We need to just double check that the animations are working okay. Yeah, so I think the issue is when we try to make him go into his peeing stance when he's already doing other things. So this is obviously not going to pee when he's in the cage. So I think because we're trying to incorporate everything into the caged dog, we are going to notice some flaws because the peeing is going to be triggered when NPC dogs walk past a tree or a fire hydrant. And as you notice, when I press the P key, he only lifts his back right leg. So we need to make sure that he's facing the right way. So is everyone here technically seeing a man about a dog? Yes! Yes, you are quite right there, TD. I don't know if that's a phrase in the US. I know in England you say, oh, I'm going to see a man about a dog. Not sure over here. I don't think I've ever heard anybody say it, but... Okay, so when we do things, when we make him pee, we're going to notice some things like him sliding a bit, just because of how we have it set up. So what we need to do is we need to now have pee come out, because you can't really have a dog peeing with no pee. Am I right? I'm right. Okay, so the trick is now We need a placeholder. No, don't ever try to be less British, TD. If anything, I try to be more British. Okay, so what are we going to do? We need a kind of water spray particle system. Have we imported any particle systems yet? So we have BG, BFX. We've got trails. Fast and smooth trails behind moving objects. Nope, that's not what we want. Beautify, camera play, highlight splash, JMO assets. Might be something in JMO. Show browser. Show browser. Okay, so we're going to go to the Unity asset store. And if we search for JMO, go here and go to it's not shown on the free one. Let's have a look on the not free one. WebGL demo. There it is. Hey, got any grapes? I'm a nerd, so I actually went and looked that up. To see a man about a dog, horse, or duck is an idiom, especially British English, of apology for one's imminent departure or absence, generally to euphemistically conceal one's true purpose, such as going to use the toilet or going to buy an alcoholic drink. I always assumed it was about pooping. I think that's I'm going to see a man about a log. Alright, so we're going to look through here. We're going to find the FX1 remaster. In fact, remaster 3 I think might have more things relating to water streams, possibly. So load the WebGL demo. Maybe. Possibly. Just to beat science. Nice, Nanadev. Top of the leaderboard. With the cheering of the biddy. Thank you very much. Okay, so we don't need the camera rotating. Nobody needs to get dizzy here. And let's scroll up. Bats Cloud. Nope. Big Splash. That seems a bit elaborate for a dog peeing. We could possibly use the puddle though at the bottom, even if we don't use the splash. Giphy hippie. Alright, so I'm going to jump back into Unity. And I think I already have the free JMO asset and the paid for one that I bought imported in Unity. So I should be able to just search for Big Splash. Nope, it's not showing. Okay, so I probably haven't imported the free one. So if I go to assets, no, we want to go to window, package manager, and change it from packages in project to my assets. And it's called Cartoon FX. FX Cartoon FX Remaster. Download. Import. Actually, no, it's a remaster free we need, isn't it? Cancel that. Remaster free. Download. Do the man. Run in the stand. Hey! Gardening grapes. Right, import free. Should bring me up a nice little list. There it is. It's looking like it's already imported. Right, let's import it again. Why is it not finding Big Splash? CFX2, Big Splash, no collision. Just going to see a man about a bog. Yes, bog, as in slang for toilet. That would be better. That's honestly what I thought it meant. And I thought maybe it was a quote from a movie, so I looked it up. I'd never use it going to the toilet though, and I'd never say horse or duck. Yes, I wouldn't say horse or duck either. I only really use dog. Okay, so now in theory, everything should be imported. So we search Unity for Splash. There it is. CFX2, Big Splash, no collision. Show Unity. Okay, so there it is. We don't want it there. We want it where the dog is. So what's probably best is if we child it to the dog, and then we can look at repositioning it. So we'll drag it under the Jack Russell. Do a reset on the position. Reset. Restart. Whoa, that is a dog with quite a spray. Look at that. Not quite what I was going for, even if I colour it yellow. Yeah, no. So for a start, we need to rotate it on the X. Okay, so that's the way up it needs to be. What are you using for your speech commands? That's a strange superpower to have. My speech commands are in StreamVODs. So I don't know if you're familiar or if you use streamer.bot, but it has a tab called voice control and uses the Windows speech recognition. So you can do training in the Windows speech application and train it and train it and train it again. And after about 2 or 3 training sessions, it should be fairly accurate. So I have the showing of Unity, which brings us to this. I have show browser. Dumbert, how are you doing? Oh, come on in. I did say fairly accurate for the voice commands. Show browser. And if we had it open, I also have for Visual Studio show code. I left a space there so it didn't try to switch to something we didn't have open. And then sometimes, without thinking about it, I say surely. Or maybe surely.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Yeah, so that's the only 4 voice commands I have set up at the moment. And for the most part, they work. Got those Irish John Games Pride Hearts. Let's have a look, see which streams I follow we're going to get this time. Moco Made and Proton Fig. Moco Made doing a lot of arts and crafts streams. They actually have their own stream team, which Irish John Games and Science Streams Berlin are members of. And then Proton Fig, who does some amazing Commodore 64, Amiga coding, music, games, all that good retro stuff. So if you want to drop them a follow, the links are in chat. All right. So back in the browser, see if we have any more appropriate splashes for dogs peeing. Now just bear in mind we're looking at the physical appearance, not necessarily the colour. We can change the colours. So look at this and go, oh no, you don't want a dog peeing in red. Well, we just change the colour. Yeah, I don't like that one. Broken Heart, Enemy Death Skull. Pick up Diamond, pick up Heart, pick up Smiley, pick up Star, Rock Hit. That would be a dog with problems if that came out. Sparks, no. Explosion, Wandering Spirits, Aura, Fire Explosion, Fire Shield, Embers, Electric, Hit. Not seeing much as far as water streams. Bubbles. Should bubbles come out? No. One, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Okay, that was a bit of a bust. All we got really was the splash, which we may or may not use the pedal from that. So what about the FX1 remaster? So many good streamers. That would work at the end of the stream. Ideally it should be roses. I want some roses chocolates. Come on, WebGL demo, 11%. Let's go. There we go. So you stopped at 11, then you stopped at 21. I just have to keep refreshing it to get another 10%. There we go, look, boom, all the way down. Okay, so this is the paid package from the same asset developer. None of these are very reminiscent of a dog peeing, so we'll see how we get on. 55. Seems to be a recurring theme. recurring theme would that be, Marcus? It's actually a good particle system for the music. Explosions, zap, all the explosions. Yeah, I think what Jean, not sure how you pronounce it, tries to do is to put them in groups. So if you want an explosion, you don't have to check number 1, number 17, number 54. They're actually all together. So I'm hoping once we do find something similar to what we need, if there are alternatives, they'll be grouped together. There's an even bigger water splash. Again, not really what we need. Okay, so here's all the water splashes grouped together. Smaller one. Fountain. Lava splash. Well, that we could maybe use for flatulence. That one. I wonder if we could use something, even though they're low poly, from Cinti Studios. Let me see if we can get the Cinti Studios pack. In fact, let's go to the asset store. And we'll look up the particle system there, see what they've got. Cinti Studios. Particles. No. That would be too easy, wouldn't it? Three minutes to ads. Okay. Alright, so here's Cinti. Now look at their asset list and sort below price. Scroll down till we find, I've got simple FX, but I think that's too simple for what we need. And that's it, one screenshot. I can't remember the price of the particle system pack. Was it $40 maybe? Here we go, $50. Particle FX. So I own this pack, but not from the asset store. I own it from the Cinti store. We can have a look at the video here and see. If there's anything we can use. Seeing much in the way of water. Alright, let me let these dogs outside and I'll be right back.
Good dog.
Frankenstein enters a bodybuilding competition and finds he has seriously misunderstood the objective.
This mix kind of went with the Spy Hunter music there in that game. Frankenstein enters a bodybuilding competition and finds he has seriously missed an objective. This is where I need to set up my Stream Deck again, so I can have a shortcut button to the ba-dum-tss. Okay, let's find some dog pee. Ew. Okay. If we do find one, it might be too low poly for the art style we're going for, but we'll see. Flamethrower, lots of fire and flames, but not seeing much in the way of water effects at the moment. Yeah, fire's not going to really work even though it's the right colour. Swirling auras. Swirly swirl. I wouldn't think it would be so hard to find a water particle system. For water, and then go to VFX, particles, environment. Let me sign in on my other browser. Show Unity. Just sign in on this browser. Show browser. Show browser. There'll be a new update for OBS, there'll be. Let's have a look. Check for updates. Ooh, 30.1. Enabled HDR for HEVC over RTMP. Reworked the image slideshow source. Added capture audio option for game capture on Windows. Remultiplied alpha option for game capture. Added an option for automatic cropping to bounding box. Oh, nice. GPU rescaling, channel selection, capture card device source, multi-track audio support, AV1 support, AV1 support. Doesn't seem a lot in there to, I might not update for this one. Doesn't seem like there's enough new features. Let's have a look. Changes. Added HDR support for an Elgato capture card. I haven't got one of those. Added theme data search paths. Added Lua script location. No. Added Python for Mac. Updated OBS WebSocket to 542. Blah 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 blah. Disabled edit transform if scene item is locked. PCM audio. Yeah, I mean, if I did update, it would be probably mostly for the bug fixes, but I don't really have any issues with the version I'm on right now, so I think I might skip that version. Thanks for the heads up, Marcus. Show browser. You're just going to stop working now, aren't you, voice commands? Alright, well, we'll manually switch to the browser. Now I'm logged in to Unity. And if we go to my assets, and search for water here. And go down to VFX, particles. Okay, so FX Remaster and FX Remaster Free are the two that we loaded in. Rain, we don't really want rain. Realistic effects, no. Bubbles, Toon FX. What water effects do we have? Really, any water effects? Bubbles. Fire. Splats, not really water. Maybe not. Okay, underwater. Might use that later, but not right now. Water FX particles is deprecated. Yeah, it doesn't look great anyway. Elemental free, also deprecated. Again, not amazing, so probably why it's deprecated. Mezzanix FX. It's raining. Don't want rain. Where's the water? I want to see the water. Wow, it would be so difficult to underwater particle system. I guess we'll try and make the only one that we're able to find and import work. Show Unity. Oh, you are working today. Okay. Okay, so it's made up of the main particle system, then foam, then ripples, then drops, which all together creates this splash. Maybe we don't actually need to see the stream, maybe we can just see the puddle. Maybe that will be enough. So if we look at it, what it looks like to start with. So we need the ripples. Do we need the foam? Hard to say. Let's disable the foam. See how the overall looks now. What we need to do is separate these out. Foam is there. No. Unpack prefab fast. Take the phone up there. Ripples up there. Drops up there. And the original splash. Okay, so this is the original particle system just on its own. And the foam. Don't really need the foam, we can delete that. Ripples. Puddles that we said we needed, and drops. Don't need the drops. Don't need the big splash, so we'll go with ripples. We don't have it set to looping. Let's put put it on looping and see what it looks like. Okay, that's good. We just don't need it to be that fast or that colour. So we have colour over lifetime. That's just changing the opacity of it. This is changing the colour.
Hello.
Still seems like we have blue in here. Where's the starting colour? Start colour is white, so that shouldn't be a problem. Rotation, size, renderer. Looks like we still have some blue in here. Right. So apparently Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was originally called Fresh Wookiee from Enderon. And then they just changed the title and ended up having to go with Will Smith instead of Chewbacca. Missed opportunity. Maybe next time, Chewie. I seem to be plagued with spam phone calls today. Alright, so this is where we have the other colour specified. That's what's causing the problem. We have it to something like that. Alright, so all we need to do now, we've got the colours right, we just need to slow it down. Duration, start delay, start speed is 0. Set looping, start lifetime, start speed 0. Start size, 3D rotation, start rotation.
Prepare for trouble, and make it double. No sorry, Ron show. I'll be blasting off again.
Thanks, Rocket. Gravity modifier, blah 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 blah. Play on a wait. We don't want to play on a wait. Bursts time between 1 and 4 cycles, interval 0.05. So if we make this 0.01, overlay of time, size overlay of time, rotation overlay of time, rendering. What I'm going to do now is see which speed works best. So 1 is way too fast. What about if we have 0.2? So the problem we have is that it puts an outer circle in. We just want it to go from the inside out. I just spent 30 minutes slashing at coloured boxes to some music. Okay, I'm guessing that that wasn't when you were doing your taxes, Tyndall. What do you think of PS1 style graphics? I actually like the retro look. I've seen some streamers like Wallaber.
Hello, people.
Hello, Deadpool. That create games specifically with that style in mind, PS1, PS2. So I think it still has its place. I think the difficult part is being able to optimize it and get enough art, enough assets that look the right style for you to use to complete a whole game. If it's something like a racing game, then all you need really is a car and some environmental assets like trees. But unless you use a shader to create the whole screen, make the whole screen look like it's on a PS1, then I think it's going to be a challenge. That was after the
Wanted.
taxes.
Bit.ly the Kid. $100,000 reward for his capture.
One could say I sabred to a beat. Oh, you were wielding a beat saber. I get it. Thank you, Balint, for babyfying me. Always good. Okay. So, we know the font is a bit balked, but that should be fixed. For next time, the good thing is when this is on, at least I can't hear myself repeated in my ear holes. Okay. So we'll see if Balint is successful in winning 100,000 smackaroonies. Okay. Meanwhile, we have a dog standing in a pool of pee. Why is the frame rate on this camera ridiculous? What's going on? It should be fine. I should be able to move about without any trouble. Okay, there we go. Right, so what we want to do is enable this puddle. Probably not a puddle quite this size. Christy S, welcome on in. How the devil are you doing today? I hope your Monday's going well. Okay, so dog, pool of pee, needs to be smaller. Pretty sure we had an option somewhere.
Oh no, Bit.ly the Kid escaped. No reward for Science_streams this time.
Sorry, Balint. We tried. Next time, better luck. Okay. Alright, so if I go into Tools and Cartoon FX Easy Editor, it does allow me to change things on the particle system like the size. So if we scale size and say 0.5, and scale, property doesn't exist in particle system. What? seems to be doing it though, does it? Yeah, it's probably a bit bigger than we need it. Let's try making it 0.5 up here. Okay, that kind of works. What we need to do is make sure it's in the right position. So, clear out those errors. What's going on here? Lino Bloom Editor, Demo Assets. Cartoon Effects Remaster, Demo Assets. Lino Bloom. Let's just get rid of that. Not using that one. Day's not going too badly so far. Excellent. Well, we started with me spilling a cold cup of tea on my desk and into my UPS, and then we had issues with voice mod and some other audio issues, and so yeah, I think we're finally getting on top of things. Okay, so this should give us a clear...
Yer streamer but walk the plank, ya scurvy sea dog.
Why did the pirate not like that? Nothing in that should have upset the pirate. Let's try it again.
What kind of phone does a pirate have an iPhone?
I don't know why it didn't work for you, Robert. Okay. We'll junk at the console. So what we need to do is position the ripple. Instead of calling it ripples, let's have pea puddle. So we know what it is. We can put it back onto Jack Russell. Now this is going to be annoying because, well, we have two options. One option, the way I was about to do it, will be really annoying, where we have to put a pea puddle on every single breed of dog in the game, including if we buy any new dogs, we have to. Or we can just instantiate a pea puddle from the script, pulling it from a prefab, and that way if the same script is added to different dogs, then the only problem I foresee is the positioning of the puddle. But if we can position it at 0 maybe, then it might not matter how tall the dog is. So we'll test that. Okay, so where is it right now? It's at 0.05. If we put it at 0, yeah, it's too far down as it goes beneath the cage. Although you can still just see it. If we say put it at 0.05 and see if we use that for every dog, see how that works. Then we also need to position it underneath the dog where the dog will be doing it. And which leg did we say is lifting? Let's check it again. Okay, it's lifting the right leg. Alright, the dogs need letting in again because, you know, that's what they do. I'll be right back. Okay, it's enough rolling thunder. Let's get back to some rolling EP. Alright, so we need to, it's the right leg that he lifts. So we need to make sure that the puddle is just outside of the right leg. So maybe... I think 1x, 105 there. Let's have a look. Copy position. Stop it playing. Paste position. That didn't work. There. Paste position. Okay, that did work. Alright, so that should be where we need it to be. What we need to do now is enable and disable it, probably using an animation event, because we don't want to enable it as soon as the animation starts because he's still lifting his leg. So we need to be able to specify when during the animation we enable the pedal and the possible sound effect. So if we open up the script, caged dog. Now this is a script we can probably put on any dog, so we might rename it to NPC dog instead of caged dog. Show code. Okay. What we'll do is put a reference remember we're going to be instantiating it, so we're not going to be just enabling and disabling a particle system on the dog. Is this music drowning me out? It seems a bit loud. Okay, let's try that. Okay. As we'll start in 3 minutes. Okay. Alright, so what we need to do is we need a reference to the prefab so we can instantiate it. So let's come down here and we can have a public game object. I'm going to call it ppuddle. And then we're going to use a public method that we can call from the animation, in the animation event. Public method, we're going to call it dog peeing, because why not? And we called it ppuddle. So we will is it not auto-populating? Something else I gotta fix. Instantiate ppuddle. Let's just use that for now. Where's my fix list? Visual Studio Auto Populate. Okay, so for now we're going to instantiate ppuddle. Save that. Show Unity. So what we need to do now is create a prefab object from the ppuddle, and that's what we want to bring into the scene when the dog pees. Project BG prefabs. Let's put the ppuddle outside of the object. Stop and create a prefab, and then on the Jack Russell, I'm going to in the cage dog script. There's a ppuddle slot. We can now drag in the ppuddle. All right, let's just give it a try. So we can't give it a try. We need to activate it from the animation. So the method is set to public, called dog peeing. It's on the or inside the cage dog script. Cage dog script is attached to the dog on the same object as the animator. So it should be a matter now of looking on the animation script, finding dog peeing. There it is. Looking at that animation, clicking on that. We don't have animation open, do we? Window, animation, animation. Drag that down to here. It's read only, so we need to edit it to add an animation event, so we need to create a copy of it. Okay, so we now need to drag the new one that we've created in, and then go back to the animator. Here's one that we can edit, and this is where we need to add the event wherever we need to have him start being in the animation. Why is that not showing him animate? Okay, so that is frame 39. I used to be able to change it between frames and time. By selection. Okay, so it looks like we're 1:15 into the animation. So we drag this along to 1:15. Oh, okay, frame 39. Here's the frames. So we need to add an animation event just there. Okay. And we need to make sure Jack Russell is selected. Go up to frame 39, click on there, and then dog peeing is the one that we created. So now when it hits frame 39 of the animation, it should then do whatever code, execute whatever code we have in the dog peeing method. So if we show code, why are you no like me today, voice commands? Song, this warranty card is winning. It has drawn more expletives out of me than I've used throughout my entire life up until now. Oops, that doesn't sound good, one line. Show code. Alright, here we go. So we are going to instantiate bpuddle, and then also we're going to have a sound we're going to play just so that we know it did activate. Show browser. Sound.org. So we have a lot of human sounds, but I guess it amounts to the same. I mean, just water running, I guess it's the same thing, isn't it? Running water, CC0. That's a bit extreme. Just needed to tune back into your stream for a bit, Amy, to get a breather. Well, I'm happy to be your... I was going to say sweet relief. Maybe that's not the best term, but always happy to have you here, one line. So let's sort this by duration. Sure works. Ooh. Oh. That'll do for now. Maybe. Okay, log in to download. Show Unity. Don't have my login saved on this browser, so let me copy this, get it back to my browser. Okay, download sound. Cut it from there. Go to Unity projects, Homeward Hound, assets, BG audio, probably 6200. Okay, so back in Unity, to the audio manager, dog eating, dog drinking. I'm gonna have three. Nothing. I'm going for a clip. 6200. That one. Volume is fine. Pitch is fine. Don't want it to loop. Don't want it to play on awake. Show code. Show code. Okay, so we need to take this back up to here. Peeing, and then the pee puddle. Alright, let's give that a try. Show Unity. Recompiles. Oh, got the old pee puddle on there still. We don't need, so delete that. Play. Press the P key, and then pause it. Let's have a look, see if he's going into the P animation. Nope, try it again. P. Okay, so lifts his leg. So it did instantiate a pee puddle, which is good. It was almost in the right position, but we need to child it. So it's here. We need to child it to the dog. Show code. So what we need to do is instantiate it and call it new puddle, and then say new puddle dot game object dot Let's just transform dot. Why are you not letting me set the parent? Transform.set parent. So why doesn't it work? Abadoo! How are you? Oh, come on in. I'm just trying to make the dog's pee puddle appear in the right place at the right time. So Mr. Jack Russell is going about his business, so to speak, and then we were just looking to set the parent of the object, but I think we actually don't need to, because if we remember earlier in the stream we said that the dog won't actually be moving about once he starts lifting his legs, so we shouldn't really need to do that. So we save this. Show Unity. Not the phrase I thought I would hear today. Never no telling what you're going to find when you come here, Abadoo, you know that. Always something a bit different. Okay, so we hit play, and then we press P, and then we'll pause it when we hit P, and then we'll see if the pedal appears at the right time. So we have two pedals, it's instantiated them both at the same place. What we want really is to base the location of the pedal on where the dog is at the time. Show code. Alright, so Visual Studio is not auto fill-in right now, so we jump back to the browser and we will Unity instantiate. So what you want, where you want it, what you want the rotation to be. Okay. So new vector 3 is going to be transform.position.x, said 0. Is it 0.05? 0.05 on the Y. And then ZB. That we don't want any rotation. So that should be good. Show Unity. Good old Unity recompiles. Hit play. Compiler errors. What do we have? Syntax error. Comma expected. Okay. Show code. Show code. Okay, so it's saying 7854. Why is it expecting a comma? So, instantiate. Oh, after P pedal. Show Unity. Recompile, recompile, recompile. Error goes away. Bazinga. Hit play. And then we're going to hit P. And then we're going to see where the puddle appears. P. Okay, so the rotation is off. That's not good. P pedal is here. It's the rotation on the X plane. 90. Okay, so I'll take that off. We look in prefabs. P pedal has minus 90. Let's make that 0. Do it again. Still wrong rotation. So let's try 90 on the X. Play. P. No, so we're going to have to rotate it once it's instantiated. Show code. Show code. Okay, so we have quaternion identity, which is 0 rotation. So we need to set the rotation. Something like new vector 3. Zero, zero, zero. And then we're going to try and do 90 on the X. Save. Doesn't like it as a vector because it's looking for quaternion. It didn't let me just do quaternion, or maybe Euler. No. Unity, rotation. Instantiate. Okay, I think I found what I need. Needs to be 10 9000. Unity, compile, compile, compile. Show Unity. Alright, let's try it again. P. Okay, now we have the right rotation on the P put. Do we have the right location though? It's not in the right spot. So it needs to be, we need to increment on the Z 15.4. No, on the Y. So from 0.05. Nope. Let's try it again. So -0.10 on the Z. Recompile. Try it again. See if the pedal's a little further out to the side. Doesn't help when he's moving. Pause it. We also need to make sure that the pedal gets destroyed after it's been created. Is that as far as positioning goes? Probably works. Slightly above the ground. What do we have set for Y? 0.05. 1, 2. 0, 2. Zero 3. 0, 3 on the Y. Okay. Save that. Test it one more time, we should be good. I think we've had enough P in for the day. Okay, show code. So what we can do is split this into two methods. Dog start peeing. Dog stop peeing. Or we could just have start and then a timed destroy of the object. Let's do that instead. There's a need for an additional method here. Get the original dog peeing, instantiates the puddle, and then we destroy said puddle after let's try a second. 2 seconds. Show Unity. Recompile, recompile. Play. Okay. Maybe we can get another second out of that. 3 seconds maybe.
Wanted, Bit.ly the Kid. $100,000 reward for his capture.
Take us out. Why? Why do you do this to me, Papa? Okay, so doggy go pee-pee. Let's see if the pee-pee can go away when the doggy has finished doing the pee-pee. Oh, it's not in the right spot. Well, I think it lasted long enough. You can probably slow down the audio clip because it finishes too soon. So, audio manager, dog peeing, it's going to mean changing the pitch to 0.8. I don't think 0.8 does it. Let's try 0.5. Right?
Congratulations. Bit.ly the Kid was caught.
What?
$100,000 for Dukasoft.
What? Dukasoft.
Congratulations! Look at that! Yay! Good job. Caught the baby. Alright, from baby human to baby dog. Let's get this Jack Russell Terrier peeing. Alright, that seems a better duration. Test it again. Perfect. Apart from the sliding around, which we already discussed won't happen. He's outside the cage. Okay, I might need some work on the positioning of the puddle, but I'm happy with that. It creates the puddle, instantiates it when he starts, it does the sound effect, and then it destroys the puddle when he's finished. I don't think with the amount of times that a dog is going to pee in the game, and the amount of dogs peeing at one time, I don't feel like we need to use an object pool, no pun intended, at this stage. I think just instantiating them and destroying them will be fine. Okay, well, on that note, we're probably going to head on out and find who we can raid. One line, cries a little and congratulates and celebrates with Duke non-bot bot. Yes, we're all happy that the baby finally got caught. Because, you know, there's no telling what wayward babies get up to when they're not being looked after. So, congratulations, you bounty hunter Dukesoft, you. Thank you, One Lion. Always good to see you here, and still have some issues like me hearing myself in my headphones, which hopefully I can fix before the next stream. A couple of other issues like Visual Studio not auto-populating. I need to get that fixed, and then hopefully we should be good to go. I think the font was installed, so that should work on the wanted poster next time. What happened with Cortana? Did we test that again? Don't think we tested that after the focus mode went off. Well, it's showing the text, it's just not saying the text. What happened to Monday? What happened to Monday? What did I miss? If my calendar's wrong, then I mean, was it a joke? Is that where we were going with this? I don't really know. What happened to Monday? Wasn't that a show on Netflix? You asked what happened to Cortana, and it made me think of the movie title. Ah, it was a Netflix thing. I thought it was. Yeah, that was interesting. I watched that a while ago. So let's have one quick last look at Cortana before we head on out into the sunset. So Cortana, here we go. So now we have it showing the text, which was raw input, and then what does it do? And it shows the phone, which it did, and then it should execute this code. Which then sets the GDI text from redeems Cortana TTS text and synth.speak. So it's using the voice Microsoft Eva Mobile. So is that voice not created? I bet that voice is not created in speaker.bot. Speaker.bot. Let's have a look. Event log, processing, users, settings. Okay, so inside settings we have speech engines. Okay, yeah, I think this is because we had to reinstall SpeakerBot as part of the transition to the new PC. As such, we no longer have the Cortana voice called Microsoft Eva Mobile, and now I have to try and remember how I did that, where I got the voice from. and that's probably something that will happen off stream. So let me just add that to my list.
The biggest knight at King Arthur's round table was circumference. He acquired his size from eating too much pie.
Badum-tsh. And where's the badum-tsh? I thought we had a badum-tsh on the end of dad jokes. Everything is going to pot today. Right, Microsoft Eva Mobile. And to speaker.bar for Cortana. Okay, so I have a fixed list of things to get working for next time. One of them is getting the Cortana voice back into SpeakerBot so that then hopefully it will work flawlessly. But we shall see. That's for next time. Alright, well let's head on over to the ending
Madam
screen.
TTS.
Badum TTS, exactly. Thank you, Stitch. Okay, so as it says in chat, big thanks to the mods today. I don't think we saw Irish John Games, but he's a busy boy. Thanks to Cyan Streams, aka Balint, and Dukasoft for modding. As always, we have the Pally Fund you can chip into if you want to say thanks to our erstwhile mods. There's the link for that. Don't really know why the graphic is selected. There we go. Alright, so I will be back on Wednesday, as it says there. See you on Wednesday. And in the meantime, let me just have a quick shufty and see which one of the friendos we have online today. See who we can raid out to. Let's see, it needs to be a combination of somebody we haven't raided recently, somebody that isn't on the starting soon screen, and somebody that isn't about to raid out. So, always a fun challenge. Let's have a look. See, Dragon Spirit Games. I think we raided them not that long ago. I mean, I haven't streamed for 2 weeks, so I guess everybody we've raided is going to be a while ago. Stolix, Irish John. Alright, let's have a look at Dragon Spirit, see if they're raidable.
Again.
Been raiding for 2.5 hours. Looking at chat, doesn't look like there's any indication of raiding out anytime soon. So we'll go ahead and head on over to Dragon Spirit Games. Okay, so in chat, if you look up a few messages, we have Unleash the Positivity. We just have one raid message here, not one for subscribers and one for those that don't. So if you wanted to copy and paste that in, as is your want, go ahead and do that. I'm going to kick off the raid to Dragon Spirit Games. And we'll go over and see what they're doing today. So, thank you everybody for stopping by today. I appreciate the new subscriber that we got, the resubscriptions, the bits that were thrown in my face, and the general chaos that we had. So thanks everybody for sticking around today. Sorry we had a few technical issues, some of which I still have to get resolved, but as it says there, I will be back on Wednesday for some more Pupper game deving. So I'll see you all then, and hopefully you'll stay on the raid train, and I'll see you in Dragon Spirit Games stream. So thanks again everybody. I will see you on Wednesday if I don't see you before in yours or somebody else's streams. And hopefully on Wednesday we'll have no more technical schmechnical issues. Thank you, One Line. See you next time, everybody. Bye.